My husband and I have 2.5 kids. My oldest is 10 years old, my middle child is 5, and I'm currently 5 months pregnant. My 10-year-old is from a previous relationship, and my 5-year-old is adopted. My sister got pregnant unexpectedly, saw adoption as her only choice, and didn't want the baby to go to strangers, so I stepped up. We did everything right. My sister went to therapy to consult on her choice, and I went with her to make sure she was sure, and we did everything that was recommended for adoptive mothers/birth mothers along the way. It wasn't an immediate adoption. I got guardianship, and we built to an adoption, and my sister was involved in the entire process, and again, never expressed any issues in the time it took to finalize. Just over a month ago, I announced my pregnancy. My 5-year-old knows about the biological relationship between her and my sister. Shortly after telling people about the pregnancy, my sister and I arranged to meet up in person in the park. She then told my 5-year-old to give mommy a hug, and my 5-year-old immediately grabbed me and my sister got shitty about it. I asked her what she was trying to do, and she said that I had a baby on the way and assumed that I was done with the 5-year-old and was going to have a new favorite. I said I don't play favorites and don't know what game she's playing at, but I'm not interested. She pushed it, saying that once the baby is born, my husband won't want 2 kids he's not related to hanging around and that I should do the right thing and give her her kid back. She also mentioned something about age, as her 35th is coming up, which she feels makes her an old mom, and kept telling me to do the right thing, saying I should have known that because we're sisters, it was only ever going to be a babysitting gig. I got my husband and kids and we left. Obviously, I'm not handing over my 5-year-old. That isn't even up for debate. But my sister is giving her biased and altered side of the story to our entire family, saying I manipulated her into giving the baby up when she was pregnant. She even told them that I screamed and hit her that day in the park. While a fair number of relatives know she's spouting absolute bullshit, there's still a handful, including my mother and grandmother, who believe her hook, line, and sinker, which is damaging relationships that both I and my kids feel are important. How do I get my sister to come off her little crusade without having to entertain surrendering a child? What can I say to my relatives who believe her to convince them I'm not the weird, manipulative, baby-stealing witch my sister has made me out to be?